Hey, this is James Hood with James Hood Guitar, and today's quick fix tip, we're going to show you another way that you can clean up your frets on an electric guitar. Check it out. Now, on a previous video we did with Mickey was showing you how we use steel wool on an acoustic guitar. One of the things we also wanted to talk about is that you can also use steel wool and a little bit of Howard's feed and wax as a lubricant to clean up your frets, and I'm going to show you how to do it on this Telecaster right here. Right, so one of the first things that I want to do is I've got some tape here, green tape. It can be green, it can be blue, probably green because the green tape manufacturer claims that it won't print finish. Now, I will warn you that I have actually seen tape print on pick guards. So you don't want to leave this on for too long because there's just some kind of weird chemical reaction that takes place between the adhesives and whatever's in the pick guard. So I'm going to tape off my pickups here real quick. We're going to do all this live style. And the reason why we want to do this is because we just want to take away any opportunity for any shards of pieces of steel wool getting on the pickups. All right, so that's cool. And I got a little bag here that I keep my steel wool in. This one's actually pretty used up. I think I might get another piece of steel wool. But this stuff breaks down pretty fast. You can see how fine this is. All right, so there's a nice fresh piece of quadruple-aught steel wool. When you go to the store, you want to look for 4 zeros. This is the finest steel wool that you can get. So you can see already there's little bits and pieces of steel wool here that are getting on the pick guard. I'm going to step away. And I'm going to peel off a little piece here because I'm going to come back and use this a little bit later. Howard's feed and wax. I love this stuff. Taylor Guitars turned me onto this, and I just love it. It smells great and it works really well to condition fretboards. See that? Got a little Howard's feed and wax there. Notice I've got blue paper towels underneath of the area I'm going to be working in because to catch all the pieces of steel wool that fall off. Okay, right now I'm doing it like Mickey did in our previous video. You can see how we're going with the grain of the fretboard. Depending upon how dry your fretboard is, you can let that sit for 10 or 15 minutes. Usually this is enough, so I want to come back in now and take off all the excess. So as a result of using quadruple-aught steel wool running with the grain of the fretboard, you are putting micro scratches in the tops of your frets. In most cases, when you're playing a guitar where you're not doing any bending, you're not really going to feel that. But when you're playing a guitar where you're going to be doing bending, like on an electric guitar, you don't want to feel that grittiness. So I'm going to show you how to get rid of that. All right. So I've got my little fretboard guard here. You can pick these up from Stuart McDonald. There's some other places you can get them too. I can't remember where, but most luthier supply houses will have them. And let's just start down here. Just a little more Howard's here on my little ball of steel wool. just like that. And now we want to work our fret the direction of the string bend. Now, depending upon the kind of fretwork that's been done on your guitars from the factory, or if someone has done a fret dress and they haven't done a good job of getting any of the heavier grit scratches out, you may see some of those scratches come through. That's always something that you can get rid of by doing a fret dress on the guitar. Take things up a notch. So you can see we're left over here just a little bit of excess, and that's okay. We'll come back and take care of that after we're done doing this process. Okay, so now I'm going to come back and just wipe away the excess. Now, if you look real close, you can see steel wool shards that are sticking to this tape right here. What you don't want to do is you don't want to pull this tape off right now. Let's go ahead and vacuum this up real quick. Okay, so I got a large part of those particles off the tape, but what we want to do right now still is we want to cover the tape again so that there's no chance of any particles escaping and hitting the bare pickup. This way you've trapped anything in here. That looks like dead skin right there. Be careful of that hole too if you're working with an electric guitar that's got a 3 or a 5-way switch. You don't want any particles falling down in there. There you have it. For more quick fix tips, subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on Instagram at James Hood Guitar, and it's also the same on Facebook. Have a great day, and leave your comments on what quick fix tips you'd like to see below. Take care.